Yeah.
Okay. So, alright, so we're doing a school project about marijuana, and we just came out here to ask people what they think about marijuana. So, what do you think about marijuana?
I think marijuana is positive and negative in certain ways. I mean, it's legal for the people that are of 21 and need it for medical use here. So I agree on it for its legal capabilities. But as far as recreational use, I don't. A lot of people misuse the drug, just like any other drug. It's misused.
Alright, thank you. That's actually a pretty good answer. Like, I also believe like it's good for like medical purposes, but like some people overuse it and like they abuse it, which is not good. Mostly because now since it's kind of legal more in Arizona, more teens been using it more. So yeah.
Definitely.
All right, thank you so much, man. All right. You good? All right. So, what do you guys think about like marijuana and like the legalization in like the United States, or like just what do you guys think about it in general?
I think that it's a good thing for some of like.
You don't think like marijuana is kind of like bad, like for like teenagers and stuff?
For teenagers, yeah, but like.
Like, do you know why people use marijuana?
Yeah.
Like, do you know like what marijuana helps you with, or you just like know?
Depression and anxiety and all that type of stuff.
Okay, yeah, kind of, but it also helps with like there's a thing called CBD inside marijuana, and it helps with like skin cancer, and like it's kind of interesting. Like it stops cancer. It's cool. But what do you think about marijuana?
I think it's okay.
You think it's okay?
Yeah.
Yeah, but like for like teen use or like when people actually need it, because some people like just abuse marijuana.
If you get a card and they say that you're able to use it, then I think it's okay for teenagers.
Okay. All right. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
What do you think about marijuana and like legalizing it?
Well, I think we should. I'm for it, but I also think there should be an age limit on it. So, I don't know. Definitely a candidate for it. But also, there's also an age limit. You can't just young ones just smoking it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You got to be educated. Like, I don't condone uneducated people doing something. You know what I mean?
So you think that it's good or bad? Like, or what do you think?
It's all on the individual. I wouldn't say it's good for everyone. I wouldn't say it's bad for everyone. Like, that's a personal thing. It's not something you can say it's for the masses. It's like an individual thing. So.
What do you think? Like, what marijuana is good for? Do you like? What do you like? Know what marijuana is good for?
It can be good for a lot of things. It can be good for pain. It can be good for PTSD. Like I said, it's all on the individual. Like, it's good for pain, but you can't say it's good for like everything. Like, I don't know. You kind of got me on the spot, so like.
All right, no, it's all good. But thank you so much.
Yeah, no problem.
All right.
I did.
All right. What do you think about like marijuana and like legalizing it in like the United States?
I think it should be legal just because like you need it for like the cancer, like for like medical, you know? Yeah, medical uses, but not like for like just like the abuse of it.
Do you think a lot of teenagers abuse like drugs, like marijuana?
Yeah, they like use it a lot.
Do you think that is like good for us or not?
Well, I think it depends on like certain cases. Like if you have a medical card and you need it, then that's a different story than just wanting it.
But some people still have medical cards, but they're not really in need.
I don't think they should.
I mean, yeah, marijuana is good because like it stops cancer,
Yeah.
like skin cancer. It stops and it helps with like nausea and stuff like that.
Yeah, but other than that, I think it shouldn't be like abused from other like teenagers and all that.
So you think marijuana is good?
Not really.
Not really.
Yeah.
Okay. So why do you think that?
Cause like now like anywhere you go like you can smell it when it's not legal. So like it might affect other people from like going outside enjoying their day. They're like actually like I don't know. It's like a yes or no. Like depending on like the person.
How about you?
Well, I also agree with her. It kind of depends on the case. Like, what are we talking about? Are we talking about, is it like something that we want or is it something that we need? And I feel like it just depends because also like I noticed that a lot of teenagers overuse that power of like a medical card, even though they don't really need it. But I feel like that's the reason why like the government should focus more on like what can we do to prove that they actually need it instead of just giving it to them.
All right, thank you. What do you think about marijuana and legalizing it here in the United States or here in Arizona?
It's, well, I think it's personal opinion and being like it's nonsense, but everybody's doing it, so might as well just let it alone, I think.
What do you think it's how I say it? Do you think it's good? Like using marijuana, do you think it's good or bad?
It's a flip flop because it can be good for someone who really need it for a painkiller, but not good for someone to use it for drugs.
All right, thank you.
Where's my